Yo, what is good, legends? Welcome back to another YouTube video. It is currently 4:09 in the morning. I'm just getting ready to go for my morning walk, do my 15,000 steps. I just wanted to jump on and have a bit of a chat with you guys. So I wanted to share a bit of a win that I'd have recently. I just got my invoice for the last week of work, and I was able to earn just shy of $10,000 for the week, which 9 of that actually came in a single day. I know, it's pretty fucking hard to fathom. So I made over 6,000 USD, which is in Australian dollars is about 9,450 at the moment for the week. And I guess I just wanted to, compare what obviously you guys that have watched my short form content for a long time have seen me go from working in the mines, earning a little bit of money on the side, to, replacing that income, getting out of the mines, and then focusing on content, remote closing, high income skills full time, which is what I do now, and I've been doing for nearly a year and a half now. So yeah, I just wanted to, kind of compare where I came from and where I'm at now, because, I was working out in FIFO, feeling really stuck, feeling like, I didn't really have any other option. And I was working at Eventime roster, and I was earning $4,600 a month after tax, which a lot of people think FIFO is amazing money, but realistically, when you're first starting out, if you're a new starter to that role, you're not going to be earning that much money, which I wasn't. And now to the point where, I'm able to earn nearly $10,000 in a single week, and I haven't even left my house, which is pretty hard to fathom. It's pretty crazy. And I guess, what I've been really pushing lately is personal development, because, I've always, for the last year and a half, I've been able to earn okay money, right? $4,000 weeks, $5,000, $6,000 weeks, but that's still not really life-changing money, is it? Right. So I had to kind of reverse engineer it and look at, what are the big guys, what are the top guys doing that I'm not? And it was personal development. There's so many people that preach your income will never outgrow your personal development. And I was just thinking oh yeah, whatever. It is what it is. There's plenty of degens out there that make good money. It's yeah, there is. But there's also a hell of a lot of guys that are laser focused on their personal development. They are, they're very strict with their habits. And that's one thing that I definitely lacked over the last few months, or the last few years, actually, to be honest, my whole life. So the last few months, I've really laser focused in on my personal development. For example, getting up at 4 o'clock every morning and going for a walk. I've been doing that every single morning for about 3 months now. And, it may not seem like much, but it's just a habit that I've built. And now it's just what I do every single day. I used to sleep until 8 o'clock, but now I'm up at 4 o'clock every day. And that already puts you ahead of the competition, because if your competition is getting up at 8 o'clock and you're getting up at 4, you're getting 4 hours ahead of them every single day. And that's one thing that has helped me amazingly. Just even with my mindset and consistency, just to stick with getting up at 4 o'clock, going for a walk, going for a run, has just made night and day difference to my mindset. And yeah, I've been able to drop 7 kilos over the last couple months, and get, reasonably lean, all because I just started walking and running every day. And obviously I've been watching my diet as well. But yeah, I've really locked in on the personal development, running, walking, training, my diet, all that sort of thing. And you may think that what correlation does that have to making money? Well, it doesn't directly, but it does in the sense of you build the habits that it takes to become a successful person. And those habits you will move those habits over to other aspects of your life. I'm a firm believer in how you do one thing is how you do everything. And that's why it correlates when it comes to, fitness and personal development and things like that. And if there's any message I want to give to you guys, it is just, if your income's kind of capping out and you don't think it's going to get any better, you don't think it's going to improve anymore, do yourself a favor and lock in on your personal development, because it has made night and day different for me. Like I said, I went from earning like maximum $6,000 a week, and that wasn't very consistently. That was just every now and again. I went from that to now earning $9,000 in a single day, and obviously I've got these big massive dreams. I've got these big dreams of earning $100,000 in a week consistently. And, to the average person, that sounds so far-fetched and out of reach because it is. But now, that I've seen the level of success that it takes to do that, and I've seen, I've been able to earn $9,000 in a single day, it really just reinforces all it does. Like I was saying, it really just reinforces to me that fucking anything is possible, bro, when you put your mind to it. There is nothing out of reach in this world. If there's someone that has done something, there's absolutely no reason why you can't do it as well. And that's just one thing I've really started to realize, that, these guys that are making millions and millions of dollars a year, they're no different to you and I. They're absolutely no different to you and I. They've just stayed consistent, create good habits, and locked in for a long enough time for it to work out for them. So that's why I always preach that, like, consistency is one of the most important aspects of anything in life, business, fitness, anything. Consistency is the key component. I don't care what anyone says, what anyone believes. In my eyes, consistency is the key component to becoming a successful person in life. Hands down. So yeah, I guess the message I just wanted to leave with you guys is, if you've got a dream out there, if you've got a dream, something you want to achieve, even if you think that it is so far-fetched and how could I ever achieve that? I'm telling you, bro, anything is possible in this world. You just need to put your mind to it, create good habits, and stick to it long term. Because, a lot of people will, start something and do it for like a few months, and they won't see any results in like 3 months, and they'll give up. And I used this on my Instagram story the other day. I said, if you are driving your car, right, and the road gets really, really bumpy, would you put your seatbelt on, hold the fuck on, and keep going? Or would you get out the car? 99% of people would not get out the car. So why is it when you're trying something, you're trying to achieve something, going after a dream, and the road gets bumpy, it gets a bit tough, why would you get out of what you're trying to do, and give up? Because you wouldn't get out the car when the road gets bumpy. So why, when you're going after your dream, when it gets bumpy, why do you get out? Why do you stop? Bro, it doesn't matter what journey you go on. It doesn't matter what you're trying to achieve, whether it's, an incredible, unrealistic goal, or whether it's something small. You're gonna have tough times. The tough times are inevitable, but it's how you hold yourself through those tough times, how you can come out the other side, and how you can stay consistent even when it feels like you're making no progress. That is the difference between you. That is the difference between successful people and people that give up, is literally just sticking to it through the tough times. But yeah, I guess I'll leave you with that, guys. I just wanted to jump on and have a quick yap about my recent success. And yeah, just make you guys realize that, you know, nothing is impossible in this world. You just honestly need to put your mind to it, stay laser focused, lock in on your personal development, and your income will be a byproduct. That's what I'll leave you with. Fix your personal development, fix your daily habits, get after it, stay consistent, and the income will be a byproduct. It'll be a byproduct of the habits that you build and the daily, you know, mental toughness that you build. But yeah, anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching. If you haven't already, hit subscribe. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.